Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Remedy channel. I promise I have a video for you all coming up on the new medication that I'm taking. I think it'll be good to talk about because it's a common medication that a lot of people use. I want to talk about that. But in this video, we're going to talk about something totally different. I did some videos about dating and that sort of thing, but I just want to go on record saying that modern day dating is traumatizing. Okay, just straight up traumatizing. It is the craziest thing. And I'm hearing stories from everybody. All my girlfriends that are on dating apps, guys that I've met on dating apps that say, oh, they talk to a woman and then like he gets ghosted, vice versa. Have you ever ghosted somebody? I have, not technically, but just like, just like, hey, this isn't working, and just stop talking mid chat. Okay, fine. Maybe someone felt like I did ghost them. I don't know. But I think that modern day dating is traumatizing. And I think that there are more broken adults than we are willing to accept. There are so many broken adults, lots of broken men. I really believe there's so many broken men, and there are people out there that really want to find love. They want to find love. They want to be with someone. They don't want to be alone because, hey, who wants to be alone? It doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, there are dating apps for people that are in their 60s and 70s. Nobody wants to be alone. I get that. However, have you ever like talked to someone and it's super hot and heavy, and he checks all the boxes, you check all of his boxes, you know what I mean? The same bit, you all meet up, everything is cool, the attraction is there, and then there's this weird feeling of separation, like what the heck is going on? What happened? Nothing bad happened. What is it? What did I do? What are they thinking? What am I thinking? Have you ever did that before? Have you been on that side where either you have been ghosted after having a complete connection or ghosting someone that had a connection with you? If you fit any one of those categories, leave a comment. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about your experience because honestly, I am just so annoyed with that. And I'm annoyed not just for myself because it's happened to me. I went out, let me just go and tell you my story. Met this guy, started chatting with this guy, unlikely, for where I live, and it's an unlikely connection, I would say, because, it just was, I'll just leave it at that. It was an unlikely connection, but I was willing to kind of go along with it. There was an attraction there physically, but I always say this, if there's a physical attraction, to me, that's the easy part. It's easy to be attracted to somebody physically because you know what you want. You know what looks good to you. It's easy to be attracted because when you're on these apps, you swipe left to right and that's it. It's like, oh, okay, cute, not cute, cute, not cute. Of course, I don't do that. I actually look at the profile and I read it. I actually do that. But so here it is, chatting with this fella. Conversation is going great. We connect on the same political views, family values, physical attraction, close to the same age, desire the same things and the same goals for our families in the future. Absolutely amazing. And before I met up with this person, I had this uneasy feeling the first time, not the first time, that was the only time I met up with him. Before I met up with him face to face, I always like to do video calls just so the person I'm chatting with knows that they're not getting catfished, and I like to feel the same. Like, I just want to know I'm not getting catfished, So we video call, everything was cool, he's feeling me, I'm feeling him, and I'm like, cool, bet, we're talking on the phone, we're texting all day. I'm at Costco shopping and I'm getting beep beep. Oh, that's a text, that's from him, and it makes you feel good because now you have this connection with this person, and it's like, that's what you long for, right? It's exciting because it's new, it's fresh, it feels great. You're texting and calling and, oh, you want to talk tonight? So you get on the phone and darn well we need to be in the bed. We need to be in the bed by 7:30, keep it real, okay? So, but you get in the bed and then next thing you know, you're talking to this person. The next morning you're both sleepy because you stayed up too late, chatting about all of these things that are so important to you, so important to them. You see, you're on the same page and it's like, wow, this is so awesome. It's so dope, right? And then I get ready to go meet this person, and I'm feeling so anxious. Like I'm feeling like tearful, I'm like, oh God, what is this, and what is this feeling? So I put on a sermon, and I did my prayers that morning. I put on a sermon. I'm like, maybe I just need to calm the jitters, and get up there and I meet him. I mean, he's everything and more. Super sweet, absolutely gorgeous. Someone I'm like, what, I could really be with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And same kind of connection. Right after we leave, we part ways. I'm driving home and I'm thinking, something's off. He hasn't texted yet. Because normally he's texting me all the time and I'm texting him all the time. The connection broke. And this person said, oh, well, they're just not ready. And, I've really been done wrong, by my ex. And, she cheated, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And there were some things in the conversation when we texted each other that made me feel like he was insecure. But, these women and these men, they really do a number on us. And let me just say this. I'm not talking to that person anymore. I mean, I'm absolutely heartbroken, but I get it. It's like you chat for a little bit and then it breaks off and it's like, well, why am I heartbroken? It's only been a week. It's only been 2 weeks. It's only been however long. These short moments of dating people and meeting people and connecting with them because of the desire that you have. I don't know, what is that noise? Because of the desire that you have, it's traumatizing every single time. Every time you're ghosted, every time you make a connection with someone and it ends abruptly, it is traumatizing. And it's almost as if it's like a whole relationship was had in a short amount of time and then it's just over for no good reason. And you're left thinking, what in the world did I do wrong? Was I wrong in my observation? Did I not use enough discernment? Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see that this wasn't going to work, or this person would flip and not saying anything, or whatever the case may be? And I kind of want to know what side of the coin you all have been on. This is a small channel, so I'm probably not going to get a lot of traction with this video, but I just wanted to be the one to say it. Modern day dating is traumatizing. And we are grown adults. Most of us, I mean, my category, my age range is around 35 to 45, maybe even 50, because I'm 41. And it just seems like those guys they're traumatized, if they like you, or, I've had a traumatic experience where I was like kind of just backed out because I'm like, ooh, it's going too fast. Again, I called one of my girlfriends and I told her about it. The same thing happened with her. I've talked to a guy that this happened to. I talked to my brother. This has happened to him, where the connection was cool and then the girl just like ghosted him. And I've talked to people that I've worked with. It is just the strangest thing. I just think that we're a bunch of broken people. And every time someone gets ghosted or they get their hopes up and then it just falls apart, it leaves less hope for the next person. Or, however, it backfires. It's like the reverse thing. It's like it leaves you broken, and then you talk to someone else that you have a connection with, and then you hope even more. You say, I know this one is going to work because this connection is even better because I was careful this time. I made sure we believed the same spiritually. I made sure we believed the same politically. You checked all the boxes this time. Maybe the first time you didn't check all the boxes. The second time you checked all the boxes. You made sure, I'm like, hey, I'm not going to mess up this time. We check all the boxes together, meaning there's no reason for us to not move forward. So anyway, thank you for tuning into the Remedy channel. I'm not going to make it that long. If you want to hear more about the date, I guess I can tell you if you're interested. If not, I get it. I really want to hear about your experience, y'all's experience, whatever. I want to hear about y'all's experience because there's some kind of weird phenomenon going on. And I just think that people are broken and traumatized, and they're attempting to maybe even catch that high you get when you're talking to someone. You know what I mean? It's like you start chatting with someone and it's all fresh and it's new and it's exciting, and it's like, oh man, here goes that connection again. And then maybe after you meet, the guy's like, well, what do I do after I get this connection? Where do I go from here? Do I pursue a real relationship, or what comes next? Or maybe the woman feels the same way. Maybe it's too much for her. I just really want to know what you all are thinking, and I pray that you all be blessed. I pray that you all find who you're looking for. And thank you for tuning into the Remedy channel. And I also will do a review probably on Sunday. I'll do a review of that medication. It's a very common medication that a lot of people take. I just want to do a review on it because I just want to do a review on it. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.